Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you are so very welcome indeed, my darlings. You're so very welcome indeed. Are we living and loving for the jeans on jeans, baby? Do we live and love the pussy bow? I'm living and loving. I got the outfit from Other Fridays. Other Fridays is a Swedish brand, and I am living and I am absolutely loving. Is this not super cute? It's a bit nippy today, so I thought, why not? Okay, darlings, as you very well know, Healthy Hair Studio. I will continue to shout them out every day. Do you know why? Because I want you to have the very same.
Hi guys, my name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking here.
Because I see how many of you hit me on my DMs talking about your alopecia. When I tell you that I had no hair, I had no hair. She is a phenomenal brand. It is called the Healthy Hair Studio. It's owned by the one and only trichologist here in the United Kingdom, ENITAN. And when I tell you, homegirl got me back. She got me back, and when I tell you, my hair has never ever been this healthy since I was a little kid. And that's huge for me to see, and that's why I shout out this brand's name every time. It's the best brand in the entire world, especially when it comes to African American hair. If you have Indian hair, if you have Caucasian hair, it's also very good. Ula uses it as well. Ula! Yes, and yes. So, my darlings, guess what? We are going to Greece. We're going to Mykonos, Greece on the 2nd of October to the 6th of October 2025. We have the fabulous, the fabulous and the most amazing Nina ADAFE. Nina ADAFE has curated this retreat. Yes, for businesswomen. For businesswomen in media to come together and learn everything about media magic. Darlings, when I tell you, it is flawless. And I, my darling, have been invited as a special guest. I'm telling you, I love it. And so you guys will see me most definitely on the 3rd day. And I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Let me just think. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. My God. 5 days of fabuloso.
The value of the information that we were given. So it's not overwhelming. It was very clearly laid out. It was accessible, even for someone that's not familiar with public relations.
Now I'm leaving, feeling more PR ready. What I thought I knew, I now know more. What I came to do, I've done so much more.
If you are serious about really growing your business or growing your brand, then like this is really this is a must.
And I love the fact that I came away from it feeling and knowing that I now have a clear pathway for the things I want to do next for my business.
I'm literally in awe.
I feel like I can pitch. There's so many platforms that I've wanted to go on, so many podcasts or just things that I thought I can only dream about. But in this retreat and just through the classes and the sessions, I really learned how to actually reach out to those platforms, to those huge platforms.
Know that when it comes to PR, Nina gonna put you together, okay? During our sessions, how she walked us through the playbook and she had us complete tasks. It gave us a sense of clarity.
Nina, you did that. You brought a group of amazing women together and you helped us bond, see our worthiness, and yeah, it was everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Yes, it's really been a unforgettable experience.
This is by far the most impactful few days I've had in a very long time.
Nina, you have no idea how profoundly your journey has impacted my journey.
Don't even think about not signing up.
And I get to hang out with you longer than I think I ever will get the opportunity to do ever again. And so we'll be in Mykonos, Greece, and I have all kinds of treats for you. And I think that is going to be a life-changing experience. As far as I'm concerned, this is giving me girls trip, baby. So it's in October. It gives you enough time to prepare for timing and all of that. And I cannot wait to see you in Mykonos, Greece. Delicious. All right, moving along. So why are we here? My darling Fumi Nation, of course. Fumi Nation, baby. When I tell you I live for you, I live for you. Should women wait till marriage to move in with their spouse? There was a time, if you ask your mama or your grandmother, that was the way that one did it. And things have changed a lot. Ula proposed to me. I accepted his proposal. He gave me my rings, the engagement ring, and then, of course, my wedding band on the day. And he carried me over the threshold to our home. It's a matter of respect. It's a matter of respect for yourself and for the new journey you're going to have, for the children that you're going to bear in that relationship. And all of you share a last name. Or like in my household, we blended our names together. I was born Fumidesalu, Ula was born Desalu-Vold. We put our names together and we all became Desalu-Vold. So this is the Desalu-Vold household. I feel that if you move in with him, you're sleeping with him, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're sharing bills and all of that, and the relationship doesn't work out, then you've invested in something that did not invest in you, and you have nothing to recoup. Even when you leave a job, you have a package, severance package, and that is for all that you have done. But if you do that, you've got nothing. You've got absolutely nothing. And you cannot, of which I hear all the time, after everything I did for you, I this, I that, it does not matter. You did not go through the right channels, and you should have. And if he comes up with some excuse or the other, that is just too bad. You do not need to have an expensive wedding. You don't even have to have a gold ring. You can have a silver ring. You can have a metal ring. But let him do the honors. You go down to the courthouse, you get married with your beautiful dress, with your one rose, with your veil, and you say, I do, to a man who is prepared to see you through thick, thin, through health, through wealth, for better, for worse. That's what you want. It is the right thing to do. It is the right thing to do by your parents. They will always be happy that she got married. I have friends that didn't get married, had children, and it just did not work out. It just didn't. And in turn, their own children too didn't. And they turned around and said, well, Mom, you didn't get married, so I don't see why I had to. Don't start something that you wouldn't really necessarily want for yourself or for your children. And when I tell you your children are game changers, your children are game changers. If you didn't want it for yourself, you want the best and the ultimate best for your children. I want the best for Adrian. I'm happy that Adrian has his father's last name. It's just, and it's not to say that if they're born that they will not have, you know, his last name, but I've seen where they've had maiden names. What are the wins of you moving in with a man that you're not married to? I would like to know that. There are no wins. I tell you here and now. And you might be okay with it. And you might be one of the rare cases, because please do not get me wrong. Please, please, please. There are relationships where they've lived together and they eventually married. There are relationships where they never married and they've been together for years. I am just saying that in the grand scheme of things, going forward, to protect yourself, for whatever reason that you asked me this, why was it so? Was it that he said move in with me and you feel the pressure to move in with him because you don't want to lose the relationship? Then that's not a relationship. That's trying to force you. That's trying to push you into something that you don't necessarily believe. But guess what? You're going to do it anyway because you don't want to lose the relationship, because you want to hold on to the relationship. Let me tell you what that relationship is. Wait, where's my plug? Oh. That's a relationship that's been unplugged from the wall, but you're yet to find out. You're holding on to something that has kind of sort of let you go. And in the event that he's saying move in with me, let us share the bills, let's do this and the third, that is somebody who already knows your weaknesses and he is manipulating you. A man that loves you. Ula, thank you, baby. A man that loves you will marry you. A man that loves you will marry you because he doesn't want anybody else to marry you, because he doesn't want to lose the opportunity. That is what a man would do. And when a man is ready, a man is ready. You don't have to carouse him for anything. But a man that's taking his time and telling you this and telling you that, that's because you have maybe done a little too much. You've done the most, or he can smell desperateness all the way from your house to his house of right now. For me? Okay. He's smelling that. Don't do it. I don't recommend it. Let him marry you. Let him go and ask your father for your hand in marriage. Let there be respect. Let there be boundaries. Let him respect you. Let him earn you. Let him work for you. Let him struggle for you. Let him do all of that because you value what you really work for. But you walk right into the house. You pay the bills. You pay half. You pay all. You have sex with him. And then one day it hits you like a truck and you do not know what to say or do with yourself. That's because you made the wrong choices. That's a red flag. I did not do it. I would never recommend it. I love myself, and what I did and do for myself, I would extend to you, my beautiful daughter. I want to see you married. I want to see you in your beautiful white dress. I want to see all of the flower children. I want to see the garden. I want to see him speak his vows to you. I want you to have that moment for yourself. There is not a mother on this earth that does not want to see their daughter walk down the aisle. My mother was really lucky and blessed to see all of her children get married, to see all of them, her daughters, her two daughters, walk down the aisle in their white dresses, and they're married still to this day in very happy homes. And she got the blessing to see all of her grandchildren, with Adrian being the most anticipated because we waited so long for him to come. It's a beautiful story. And I think when you are married, it gives you more security. You don't leave a house that you've made a home. No judge will tell you to walk out. But if you don't have anything, then you don't have anything to claim. I want to protect you. I want you and your children to be protected, to always have a roof over your head, always. That no matter the outcome, of which I hope will be the very best, that at the very, very least, you are protected. And this is the way that you have to go about it. Why do we have health insurance? Why do we have property insurance? Why do we have all of these insurances, health, life, property insurance, but we take no insurance on our lives, on your life? Because you're a woman. Let me tell you something, and it's fact. We have a biological clock. And when that biological clock stops, you have to look into other options. Why would you waste it, invest it in a man who will not want to go all the way with you? And you don't know that. And the first red signs are men that will tell you, well, we can live together. Let me flip it. It might not be him, it might be you to say, well, I'm not ready yet. Let us try out and see if we live together. Not a good idea. You get used to it. You move all of your things in, the furniture, the dog, the cat. It's very hard to separate things. Look at how, well, for me anyway, it's difficult for me to let go of old clothes. How much more to begin to divide? I wouldn't know where to start, because this is my life. Don't play with your life. Don't play with your life. Don't do it. Don't jeopardize it. Don't play Russian roulette with it. Let him walk you down the aisle so that you move from one life to the next stage of your life. And everything is recorded in print. Yes, ma'am. And on that note, my darling, do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you what? I will see you sooner than later. All of my love. Wishing you the best of luck, and I hope I was able to answer the question.